This is your president speaking. We are now the president of Pakistan. You have elected me to take the office of this great nation, and I will not disappoint. The first thing I want to say to my citizens, we are grateful. We will turn this country around. We have many problems. One of them is a deficit. We have a good GDP. Let's look into our actual debt. Woo! We have tremendous amount of debt. We have to clean this country up. We have a big deficit, big in debt. So what is our actual inflation? Inflation is our enemy right now. Our inflation is way too high. We're at 12%, guys. Let's look at unemployment. Unemployment's actually at a good rate. This is going to be a challenge. If unemployment was higher, I'd have been happier. And one of the reasons why is because if I would have been able to have a higher unemployment rate, I'd be able to fight the deficit even more without taxes. With taxes being said, let's check them out. Veto. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. We are hemorrhaging our citizens. We are killing our citizens. Our power, whatever it's called, purchasing power is really, it's pretty bad. I mean, we cannot allow this to continue to happen. Let's check out what our actual budget is. Education is number one at 26%. Social Security, debt reimbursement, that's not a surprise. Defense, health, Homeland Security, justice. Okay, so Homeland Security, we need to increase a huge amount. One of the reasons why is because we will not allow terrorists running this country. We have a lot of terrorism going on in this country. A lot of them are probably from Afghanistan, to be honest. Sadly, Syria, Afghanistan. Wow, look at the numbers of this. Wow, 60 million. Wow. Total jihad. Afghanistan. Afghanistan's right next to us. Absolutely, this is going to be a challenge. I hope you guys are ready for it. I hope that you guys, I hope you guys are all ready, because we're about to get into it. Alright. One thing I like to do is for the first 3 months, we got to allow the country just to run. We have to allow the country just to run, because we don't know what is going on with our budget. We don't know what Everson has done at the very beginning. We have to see if we're going to continue to climb, or are we going to start falling. I'm not sure yet, but we definitely are in very bad shape.
Remind you here and
what is our actual, fight against terrorism is really bad. Agent training, very bad. The good thing though is that we do have almost 20,000 members, so that is a good thing. But other than that, I mean, we are in rough shape. No wonder why you guys wanted me to be elected. We need a great president, and you guys are lucky to have me, because I am here. I will save the day. We will turn this around. Alright, let's actually look at our political parties. Wow, we have a lot. We are a Muslim party, which is not surprising, because if you guys know a little bit of history of Pakistan, Pakistan was actually part of India, and it was through the British, when the British came and colonized India, and India fought back, and I think it was Muhammad Ali, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. But Muhammad Ali, I believe it was, not the boxer, guys, not the boxer. But he sat there and seen how India and Pakistan were two different beliefs. India is Hindu, Pakistan is more a Muslim country. So he fought for independence in like 1946, 1947, something around that era. It was basically right after World War II, where Pakistan got their independence and they became a Muslim state. So in this series, that's exactly what we're going to push. We are going to push Muslim. We are going to make Muslim our #1 religion. And if there's any other religion, there's Hindu. We might actually take Hindu out of our society. I'm not sure yet. But we will make Muslim. These are two different Muslim communities and religions. We will make it a Muslim country. We will basically bring the power of... We will be a religious state, is what I'm trying to say. That is one thing I think will be exciting. We will bring it into our schools. We will allow only Muslim beliefs in this country. We will probably make a little bit of religious wearing, and we will definitely make it happen. I'm pretty excited for this adventure. Again, we have 3 months before we can do anything. So around March, we will have a better idea on what's actually going good and what's actually going bad. April, we will be taking on more debt, obviously. And then after that, we will be able to actually start making moves. The very first thing that, before we do anything, see, we still are at a 6% growth. That's very good. We will be fighting against this deficit. Deficit is our #1 thing that we have to get it under control. We have to fix the economy right off the top. There's no moving around that. That is absolutely must. We cannot be in a deficit of 7. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is for Congress. I don't know if we're going to continue to allow Congress to have authority or not, but we will worry about that a little bit later. I want to check out elections. Elections are going to come up. I do like to play every 10 years, so I'm not really actually worried about this number, because the first thing I'm going to do is actually push elections back. And I'm not going to be able to pass that right now. So we actually might have to deal with elections when they come up and get re-established and go about it that way. I don't know if I will have enough time to be able to actually fight against the elections right now. So I will let you guys know. We have about 1 more month. And all we're doing right now is consistently, see, we got growth. We're still growing. I haven't done anything. Look at that huge growth. Now, if I would have sat there and started making deals, started doing trading, started doing work in the economy, building up our different sectors of farming, industries, services, and energy, if I would have started playing with stuff like that before I waited, we would have went through a recession. Growth would have went out of control, and we can't do that. I was elected to turn this country around, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. I am very surprised, very surprised on how much support I actually have around the world. I mean, I got tons and tons of support. It's absolutely crazy to me. I love it. I have a lot of green. Okay, purchase of territory. Prime Minister, this may seem strange and you may be unaware of it, but it is always possible to try to purchase a foreign territory, especially dependence of other states. It's just a question of the right price. As far as international law is concerned, there is no reason not to, if the seller country agrees. Besides, this has been done in the past: Alaska, Louisiana, Croatia. Ultimately, however, it will be necessarily for people of the affected territory to be consulted and approved. This transfer of sovereignty, that's a hard word, in the reforms. Perfect. They're talking about buying more territory. We have enough. I am not going to buy more. Not at this point. I have a lot to handle here. I mean, I got a lot to deal with. I mean, I got some territory I could probably sell, to be honest. I mean, up here is probably pretty worthless. I don't believe that there's any oil. What is... I'm not going to sell. Don't worry, guys. I'm not selling. I don't sell. Let's see what our actual resources are in the country. Finances. Milk is a big commodity. Building, conventional gas. Wow. We got fuel, plastic, chemicals, cereals. Okay. Perfect. We have fossil electricity. Okay, we are going to start attacking. We're at the end of February. The reason why I hold off on attacking, because it does actually hurt our deficit, because we're sending troops in to actually fight and combat these terrorists. So I hold off on everything for the first 3 to 4 months. I mean, you got to. It would be pretty foolish to start doing stuff right away. Alright, the first thing that we have to do is that we have to make our country safe. We have to change the deficit. So we cannot do a ton of spending, but we have to do smart spending. Spending that's actually going to increase our income. So investments we will do. We have to be very careful. We have to be diligent on what we do. Science cooperation, we definitely will be teaming up with some people. I don't know who yet, but I mean, we got Uzbekistan. I mean, Russia's not the friendliest with us yet. Keyword is yet. But then again, I can't really bring anything to the table that Russia hasn't already done. Russia's military is absolutely phenomenal. I can't really bring anything to the table. But like countries like, you know, Kenya, Rwanda, Ethiopia, I could actually start doing some trading with them when it comes to research. They all could really benefit. Alright, bud. Just calm down. Oman, another country that we could really do some work with. You know, Saudi Arabia, I don't actually believe that they actually have a lot of they have a lot of money though. I don't believe that they have a lot of military might, so they could actually benefit with teaming up with us. Just all things that we can think about as we continue to keep this nation on the right path. Okay, so we have dropped a little bit in growth and we're going back up. So our economy is very unstable, and one of the reasons I bet is because of inflation. Inflation has been steadily dropping. Yes, we will do the primaries.
We have strong suspicion.
Alright, we're gonna have to stop that. Terrorism, we're gonna have to try to stay on top of terrorism in this country. Because it is absolutely insane. I mean, absolute insanity. I mean, this is the country. Even though Pakistan's a beautiful country, I like Pakistan a lot, but it is known for terrorism. I mean, it's not as bad as Afghanistan, but Pakistan, I mean, it was harboring, what was that feller's name? Bin Laden. Hey, there's no way that a guy like him could be hiding. Let's be honest, but it's okay. It doesn't change the fact of the people. Doesn't change that Pakistan is still a great nation. Doesn't change anything. Ooh, I got 40%. It doesn't change anything. And let's be honest, Bin Laden actually came from Saudi Arabia. His family was born and raised in Saudi Arabia. Ran over and into other countries and completely devastated a lot of different things just because he didn't agree with certain things. I mean, I could tell you a whole long story about that feller, but that's for a different time. Alright, we need to get our popularity up. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to... Ooh, look at that. They really like fighting against terrorism. They really like it. So, since they actually like it, we will actually work a little harder. Let's check it out. We're going to actually do some hiring. And we're going to do a little bit of agent training and a little bit more. That's a lot of money. We're going to calm down a little bit. Alright. Ooh, that's can't do it, guys. I would like to, I can't do it. 60, we'll go up to about 65, I'm thinking here. Okay, so 27,000 members. Perfect. That's what we will do. So, one of the great things, it's very tough to win the election when you first start in the country because you really don't know. This is a different country. Every country plays differently, and we don't know exactly what the people are really looking for. So it's very tough to know exactly. Ooh, I can't do another 50,000. I mean 50 million. But I need to get more. I need to get more safety in this country. Crime is starting to go down. I need to get employment up. I need to. You are turning Pakistan into a religious country. Absolutely will, yes. Prime Minister, the state that's us, doesn't just pay for the Sunni community religious teachers, impose on all the school establishments, but for all the propel expenses of worship. Dude, you're in a lot of trouble if you are against that, because that's exactly what we're going to do. Why are we in Mexico? Why are we in Mexico? Mexico did not do nothing to us. Let's recall all our agents. If you want to go into a country, let's go into Afghanistan. Afghanistan actually has a tremendous amount of our terrorists that we're getting from them. So if we can actually dismantle the terrorist groups in Afghanistan, it will actually dismantle. What is going on here? Didn't I just... What is going on, guys? Alright, I forgot to confirm it. That's what the problem was. So, we need to dismantle. I want 200. Confirm. No, not. Okay. Confusing. Alright. So employment is putting a rise in our popularity. So that's a good thing. We have to stay on top of the terrorists. So that is absolute must. It's quite annoying, but we have to do it. If we don't, we will be overran by these terrorists. And you have no idea what may happen. I mean, we're gonna get kidnapping, we're gonna get bombings, we're gonna just have an unsafe nation. And that is not okay. Our deficit is going up, but that's okay. We will change that around. We have to do some spending. Growth is driving down, which is perfect because we do not want growth right now. If we have growth, inflation goes up. We want very, very low growth right now, and I'm doing it on purpose. I don't want it to go up. I'm not going to make no trade agreements at the moment. I'm actually going to increase the deficit. And one of the reasons why is because I'm not going to fight against my growth. When the inflation number gets around 6, then I will start doing investments, and I will try to keep the growth at about 4 to 5. Right now it's actually fine. If we can keep it at 5, 4 will actually be a little bit better for us. And every country runs differently. So I have a series in Kenya that I'm doing, and great nation, by the way. They love, I can hold the economy at about 6.5, but when I get to about the 7, my inflation starts rising a little bit, and every country can handle a different amount of growth.
Good morning.
So that is one thing to remember. Any nation that you play, some like very high growth, some likes very low growth. And I've never played Pakistan before. I've always wanted to, though. Pakistan would be, I'd love to visit Pakistan. I've never been there. I'd be a little scared. I am American, so I would be a little bit scared because America doesn't have the greatest reputation in the Middle East. And I mean, I'm sure that I'd probably be fine in Pakistan. Afghanistan, I mean, absolutely not. But I'd probably be okay, maybe on the outskirts. You know, like in the India area, maybe just right across the border in Punjab. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully our relations in America and Pakistan can do a lot better, so that us Americans, we can go and see a beautiful country like that. Alright. I want to, I have to increase my, I wonder if they actually like religion. Influence of the official religion in the state announcements. That'd be awesome. People would hate it, though. Actually, we could make, ooh, look at that. People would love that. Execute power subject to approval by an official religious authorities. Absolutely. Rules and, ooh, even if we put it into our constitution, they would like it. Wow. So I am going to pass this. If I can. Oop, I forgot to... Oh, okay. So that would be kind of hard. Maybe we can do it. Let's try. Afghanistan wants to meet with me. They better have something good because they're bringing in a lot of terrorism, and I don't like it. So let's see if... Not that. Parliament. Laws. It will pass. Alright. We will be a nation of Muslim. That is what I want. That is my goal.
Our infiltrated agent.
Muslim is going to be the number one
I
religion
didn't come
in this
empty-handed.
country. We will make this country proud. Alright. Look, bud. I don't want to sell you anything, to be honest. Until you can clean up your terrorism and they can stop invading my country, maybe I'll actually work with you. Maybe I will want to do something with you. But you need to clean up your own mess over here. Look at this. Just absolutely terrible. Oh boy. We got so much going on. It is a lot of work. Make a televised statement to boost the morale of troops in combat? What? Wow, I can actually let them become a political party. That's a fat chance. You're gonna come over and bombard my country with bombs and terrorism, and I could actually... No. What is going on here? I don't know. Somebody's really unhappy though, I tell you that. Did I miss something? What in the world is going on? Why do I have... Was it? I thought everybody enjoyed that. Roadblocks. I thought everybody enjoyed... Oh, this isn't good. And this is right before the elections. Unbelievable. What I can do... 30... Let's see what people... Come on. Ooh, I can pass it too. 30... I hate to do it, but I have to get popularity. Popularity, I need it right now. I can't wait. Look at that. And then once that law actually goes through...
The election
Perfect.
campaign has...
And once the law actually goes through, I can, it's actually going to help even more. And that'll be on the 19th. Taking forever. It's a huge cut to our deficit. Normally I wouldn't do it, but I don't have a lot of time. I have to get my whatchamacallit up, my popularity. So since I actually passed that law before, I will actually promise it again. But we need to actually slow this down. We're getting ahead of ourselves. To be honest, I'm actually going to end the video right here. The next video is going to be great. We're going to get ready for the primaries. We're going to fight to become and stay the president. We are going to change our election laws. We're going to change our tax laws. We're going to change our religion laws. We will become a Muslim country, 100% Muslim. We will be enforced, and we will make it into our Constitution that religion is part of the Constitution. We will make a Muslim country. Like, subscribe. I will see you at the next one.